So what's the deal with people liking their own status on Facebook anyway? Today on ShowTheFlowTV, episode number 24 for Social Media Sunday, we talk about liking your own Facebook post and Twitter search. But for now, we're gonna go do some antiquing. Okay, so welcome once again to episode number 24 of ShowTheFlowTV. Today is Social Media Sunday, and I'm just going to talk about two things. The first one is, it's a question. Is it okay to like your own Facebook posts? I want to talk about why it is a good thing to like your own Facebook posts and when would be a good idea to actually go and click that like button. It's all about timing. It's all about the time of day that it's posted, and you can actually go on Google and just type in best time of day to post something on Facebook, and you can look at charts and graphs. And what we found is during the week time, Monday through Friday, about 8:15 a.m. is the best time to post something. And so sometimes I'll pre-schedule a post on the OK Real Estate Photography page or Show the Flow. People are just getting to work, or maybe they're getting ready for work, they're in their car on the commute, and that's just a very high activity time for Facebook. So again, if you post something, it's all about timing. So what does this have to do with liking your own posts? It's a great question. So when you have a post that's out there in the world, let's say, you've posted a picture and it's there for a day, you've got 40, 50 likes, something like that. If the next day, the day after, it doesn't really matter when, if you were to go back and click like, it's going to show up right over here on this right-hand column, this recent news feed. It's going to say, Ryan Wells liked his photo, blah, blah, blah. Well, people that weren't online whenever you originally posted it, they might be online whenever you click that like button, and it's going to show up again over here, so it's going to put it back in people's face. And so it would be just a way to make it come right back up again. I say that liking your own Facebook posts is actually a very good idea if you do it correctly. The wrong way to do it would be, as soon as you post it, go and click like and be the first person to like it, right? Because that kind of defeats the purpose. We've even had photos that we posted like years ago that I've gone back and realized, hey, I never liked that. And it was one that I posted. So I'll like it, and sure enough, what it does is I'll start seeing other people that weren't even connected to me at that point in my life. They will like the picture, and it's a really cool way. Let's say you had some awesome things happen years ago, or 2 or 3 years ago, something like that, and you're just wanting to refresh that and put it in front of people. Liking your own post in that circumstance would be a great idea. Next. Let's talk about Twitter. So in the world of social media, what I've discovered is there's a lot of noise, just a lot of noise out there. People are all the time just spamming and posting all kinds of craziness. And Twitter is the worst out of all of the social media platforms. You think Facebook's crazy? Twitter is insane. I would say that Twitter is very valuable for your business if you use it correctly. And so, again, I'm just going to pull this book out because I'm thinking about it. But jab, 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 right hook. This is the best, in my opinion, the best system that a person can follow to build a community, to build followers on social media. And what Gary Vaynerchuk talks about is, it's called jab, 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 right hook. And what he talks about is that if all you're doing is asking for business all the time, it's like a boxer that continually just throws right hooks. Instead, what you should do is kind of finesse a little bit, right? It's a finesse game where, you're going to, instead of just always asking, give me, give me, give me, give me, give me, take, 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 what he says is that you jab, 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 then land the right hook. So the way it works itself out in business would be that you give valuable content, give some educational posts, give something that adds value. Then once you've built that trust with people, then you have permission to ask for their business. How do we find people on Twitter? And I want to talk about the Twitter search function. So I'm just going to pull it up right now. So you just go to twitter.com and just right in the top right-hand part of the screen right here it just says search Twitter. That is a great place for you to find where conversations are taking place that might revolve around the business that you do. So for instance, for me, I would type in real estate, Oklahoma, and just do a search. Now, the first thing that comes up, it's going to be, the top posts, and that's cool. I've found that those are just, maybe the commercial accounts and, people that already, they've got tons of followers. And so I don't know if it would be as easy to get their attention. And that's really what we're after, is the attention factor. And so you can actually just go and click over on live right next to top. And in real time, you can see who posted. So 2 hours ago, Josh Burnett posted a listing. Old Town Neighborhood, 1313 Interurban Way, Edmond, Oklahoma, right? Well, the wrong way to interact with Josh Barnett would be, hey, if you ever need real estate photography, let me know, right? I mean, seriously, he doesn't know who I am. I'm just going to show up on his Twitter wall and ask for business. That's terrible. That's the wrong way to do it. And so the right way to interact with somebody on Twitter after you've used the search function, you found that, hey, they're having a conversation that revolves around something that I do, would be just go and take a look at the listing. If it's a house that you like, which, I'm just going to do that. Let me check it out here. I'll open the link in a new tab. Hey, that's a pretty cool, pretty decent house, right? And so I could say, hey, man, that's a beautiful sky in that photo, right? That's all I would say. I don't have to say, courtesy of OK Real Estate Photography or ShowTheFlowTV or anything like that at all. He can find out who I am. He just has to click on my profile. If I were to interact with somebody enough on Twitter by using the search function, eventually they're going to get curious. Hey, who's this Ryan Wells guy? Who's this OK Real Estate Photography that, and they'll find out, who we are, what we do. We'll have a link to our website right there in our profile. And so they can see all of that. They can see the post because we're not just asking for business, right? We're giving, valuable content. And so, hey, who knows? Like, I might be able to meet this guy and shoot a house for him one day. But what is the goal? Well, the goal is, yes, it is to get business, but not necessarily, I'm not tied to just getting business from him, because, he may have a network of people that'll see our interaction. And that's the thing, is like, things can go viral like that super quick. And it all happens based on the value that you bring to the marketplace. So again, don't just interact with people asking for their business. I get these Facebook posts all the time where people are like, hey, I'm looking for 5 to 10 qualified recruits for my new financial blah, blah, blah business, and you fit the profile. And I'm like, seriously, I don't know who in the world you are. Like, if you want me to, to come and be a part of your network marketing company or whatever, I need to know who you are, right? Like, again, like we talked about yesterday, people will do business with and refer business to those people that they know, like, and trust.